Welcome back to Chillin' and Spillin', the podcast where three childhood friends take you on a journey about life, current topics, all while giving you the latest tea around.
So you chill while we spill with your hosts Alex, Hassan, and Daniela.
Woo! We're back.
We're back. Did you miss us?
Yeah, we're finally back from a long hiatus just because
Life.
Yeah, a lot of life updates in this episode. And then our editor gave birth, so congrats to her. So she's been, taking time off with her baby and stuff. So yeah, we just had to take a break.
Yeah. Like we said, a lot of life updates. We'll give that in just a minute. But we're glad to be back.
So, yeah, hopefully a little bit more consistently, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, the demand is there, though.
The demand is there.
Yeah,
the demand
people
is there.
have been texting anonymously. When's the next episode?
Exactly, DMing. We've just been, putting on hold, but we're back. So if you're listening to this, you're like probably finally.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, we should just jump right into it. So life updates. Who wants to start?
I can start.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm a furry father. Not a furry, but
Good start.
not a furry, but father of a pup. I got a dog now. His name is Kai. He's a pit bull mix. Honestly, it was a very impulsive and last minute decision, just because I saw online that the animal shelters, they were having like overcapacity as always, and they were just saying like, oh, like we'll waive adoption fees for this 1 week. Just everyone come and like try to adopt a dog if you can, or foster them if you can, just because we're at max capacity. And I was like, why not? I low-key been wanting a dog for a long time, but like it's just hard with like work and like trying to make sure he's okay and everything like that.
Yeah.
So like we kind of figured out with our family, just like, oh, like we can get a dog, whatever. So with like the help of my family, my grandpa, even like he's visiting currently, but he's been helping out, watching him too. So we have him now. We're training him. He's still a puppy. He's 11 months now, at the time of this recording, and he's a menace. Lord have mercy. Like the first week, he was very, obviously a lot of dogs like very shy and like intimidated by like their first homecoming, but he was very just like very happy, very social, I guess.
He made himself at home.
Yeah. Very quickly. Very quickly. And now he's just having like, we're trying to train him correctly, behavior issues. Just a lot of hyperactivity, honestly, is his issue. Just because he's a pup. But
Yeah. So, you want to explain a little bit more about the day you got him? How was it? You went over there. Did you want like other dogs, or you just knew you wanted him?
Yeah.
So we were previewing other dogs like online. They had like their little like profile thing going on, and it was kind of like a dating site. You just like, ooh, scroll,
Swipe.
Right, left.
And so me and my brother, we were looking at one, and so we saw Kai. His original name was Castle. We didn't like it, or at least
I thought that name was like so weird. Like it doesn't roll off the tongue.
doesn't roll off the tongue.
Like Castle, come here.
I kind of like it.
Castle,
I like the
boy.
idea. I like the idea of it. Like it's not like a name like like Daniela or Alex or Rex or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not a common name, or Luna or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. At first, I wanted to make it like Spanishy, so I was like, let's just change it to Castillo.
Oh,
It's the same shit.
Castillo.
that's
would
better.
be
But then
nice.
we were looking at more names. My brother was trying to look up like, oh, like what do like they call them in Peru, like dogs, whatever. And then there was like bullshit names or like American names.
Oh.
So we were
Like
like
Kevin. I met a few dogs that are Kevin's.
there are a lot of Kevin dogs. Yeah, my brother, including one.
yeah, there it is. I was waiting for it.
But yeah, so I don't know how, but we were looking at names, and I was like, what about oh, this is how. So originally, I wanted to name him Kaiser as a full name, but like Kai
Okay.
would be for short.
Yeah.
So my plan was to name him Kaiser, full name. So like whenever like train him to be Kaiser, and then like when we get comfortable with him, he's Kai. The plan was like if he gets in trouble, to know he's in trouble, be like, Kaiser, come here.
Oh, okay.
Full name.
Full name.
Full government.
Full legal name.
Yeah. Very Hispanic.
But then my brother, he was like, no, this is a stupid ass name. I was like, bro.
So it's Kevin. How about that?
Isn't the dog from Undercooked named Kevin?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So he was like, Kai sounds cooler and simpler and shorter. I was like, I mean, yeah. I was like, I mean, yes, I like Kai. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just want his full name so that when we ground him or he's disciplined, that like he knows he's disciplined.
There was a vision.
But he every time he came home immediately Kai. I was like, motherfucker. Mind you, like we agreed that like he was gonna be my dog. Like I'll do like the majority of the work for him and everything. He would just like help out whenever he can, and then like a family dog. And then he fucking had like 80 or 100% in decision in making in the name. So now he thinks he owns a fucking dog. But regardless, so now he's Kai, just Kai. And I even changed
In trouble or no trouble.
Yeah,
He's Kai.
He'll never know now.
So yeah.
Nice. What made you like Kaiser? Just how it sounds?
I thought it sounded cool. There's a Yu-Gi-Oh card named Kaiser Dragon or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
And then we looked up where Kaiser came from. It's like a lord or something from like Germany, like a German.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
my lord.
Yeah,
Not
I know.
lord,
I
something
know
like
Kai
that.
itself is like
general,
a
something like that.
Kai is like a Japanese name, right?
Kai is like a
Yeah.
Japanese name.
yeah.
It means like air. I know it has something to do with air, or maybe water.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
Based on a lot of animes.
Yeah. Dang, a fitting
Yeah.
name to name the dog Kaiser with like Kevin. He's a weeb.
So yeah, so I have a child now, and it's really hard. The training.
Crying.
Yeah, it's really hard. Training
I
is
worked
really
2 jobs for
hard
him.
just because he's a puppy and trying to have a lot of patience with him. And I'm not trying to like slap the shit out of him.
I would hope not. No, but yeah, like I mean, Hassan and I have both had that puppy journey. Yeah. It was tough, especially because I mean we work now, so it's the same thing. But like I think I had my dog when I was 15 in high school, and I had to get up at 5 a.m. and like firsthand, like in the night they are crying, they shit in the night, and then. Like, I remember, like, having flashbacks, like, having to sleeping, and then, like, 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m., like, what is that smell?
Yep.
And then, like, you turn on the lights, and it's, like, diarrhea, liquid diarrhea everywhere. I'm like,
There's like I threw up.
yeah, basically. And the dog is just, like, in the kennel, like,
Like, are you gonna fix it or not?
yeah, exactly. And I'm like, oh, my God. But, yeah, it takes time. I would say, and, like, what's your input on this? I think a dog mellows out and, like, I guess, like, mentally is done growing like after maybe like 2 years, like the very
something like that,
hyper and stuff, and like it's like the 2 years after the 2 years and
Yeah,
One more year.
one more year. Yeah, but yeah, it's fun. Puppies are cute, and like we met him shortly before this. Those eyes, man,
they make you melt.
Those
they
eyes,
make you melt.
Yeah,
They're deceiving.
It's fun. It's fun.
That's what
You get to do fun things. I feel like Charlotte also is a really dog friendly city. So like that brewery that we went to that one time playing ping pong, that dogs are allowed in there. There's dog like bars and stuff.
Yeah. Dog parks.
Yeah, there's dog events. Like I know about that. So
yeah, the good thing is like so far from walking around the neighborhood, like a lot of dog owners too, like they would come up to me and give me some hints too, and tips, and they told me about the places that they go to as well. There's one in Pineville apparently, so I was like, oh, I might take them there because I work near there. And so,
oh my God, where he would love it once you and him get like a better understanding. People have told me over and over again how the Whitewater Center has a dog like beach, I think it is.
I don't know.
And they can just be like loose. If they like get along with other dogs and they have their shots, you have to register them, obviously. But like everybody has told me that place is amazing.
Does he behave in the car?
we haven't gone like driving, just once when I picked him up and twice to get him neutered.
He was drugged for one of those.
No, but he was like not about the driving, but like after he got neutered, like we were expecting him to be like very like depressed or whatever. Like motherfucker acted like nothing happened to him. Like the instructions were like saying like, make sure he doesn't do any physical activity, like no walks, just go outside just to do his business, and that's it. No, motherfucker was zooming around the house day zero of post-op, and was eating normally, like just wanting to go outside too. He had a lot of energy, and so I was like,
he was built different.
Yeah, and I was trying to slow him down.
What did you do?
I would like have him on a leash like the first couple of days, be like, hey, like don't go, because we have stairs, so like we don't go running down, don't go running up. So I'd hold him back, and no, he just wants to go. I was like worried that his stitches might open up. No, we recovered fine.
Dang, well that's good, but he was built different.
Yeah.
Because when Allie would go under anesthesia and she would come back, like she would be really upset. Like the whole day she'd be crying because like I guess pain, like tenderness or whatever. She would be like just sad, like sleeping, and she just like her face would look so sad. And then the next day she would be fine. But yeah, she would be like upset. How's Nyla?
Nyla's the same way. She would just look sad. mopey, and then, the cone because she licked so much, she like hit her head everywhere.
Oh, that was the issue too with his cone because we didn't have one, but like we had an inflatable one kind of. And then he figured out how to like where like it connects. He figured out how to put his paw on it and push it enough so that it was inflatable, so he would bite on it and then popped it. So then I had to go buy a regular one, a regular cone that would fit him. And then like he was also still very like sick and like mocoso, like nose drooling or whatever.
Yeah.
And so like he would like sneeze all over his cone. I had to take it out, clean it every time, whatever. So I was like,
you really have a baby.
Yeah.
You really have that's
A really
so
hyperactive one.
hyperactive furry baby.
we even got like wipes for dogs, like clean his face because he drools a lot when he drinks water. So we got wipes to clean his face. And then last week we had it on top of his crate, which I guess was a mistake. That he started pulling on it from under it, and then he chewed all of it up, chewed the whole package up. That had like 400 sheets in it or whatever.
He is a menace.
He is a menace to society.
He really is.
Dang.
He chewed up a remote control.
Which one? The Roku?
The Roku one.
Not the Roku.
Damn.
He almost ate Kevin's TV remote. We caught him like as he was chewing it. It's like a little bent up, but it works.
She's a little damaged, but she still works. She's
Yeah,
a little quirky little thing.
still works.
What else? He's now learned to like he can jump on the counter and pick things out. So we're trying to like correct the fuck out of that because he almost got like, well, no, he successfully got a mouthful of blueberries, and then he was trying to get some spinach that my mom was making too.
Spinach. Dang, he a healthy boy.
I know.
Oh
Just
my
a little
god!
menace.
Imagine, you know how Alex always makes salmon.
Yeah.
Imagine him like putting the salmon, like prepping it to get the
my.
Old Bay or whatever he
turns
uses.
and then you just
He's
see
like,
it gone.
what would you'd be like?
That's when he slaps the shit out of him. You're like, today's the day.
That's when I murdered it.
Dang.
Get that salmon out of your mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'd find a way to still cook it.
Oh hell no! So now we know if Alex ever makes salmon,
Don't
he hides
trust
on
it.
the counters.
Don't trust
it.
It's
Oh
all
my-
juicy, guys.
It's like, yeah, it's my secret recipe.
It's a secret sauce.
Oh no. No, but it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
You'll after once he's trained and stuff, and he like turns into a better dog, like a good dog. Yeah, like a sense of pride comes. Like, damn, I really tamed this bitch, and he's
Yeah.
good because of me.
When he's tired out and bent out or whatever, and we're like laying down, we're cuddling. He's fine. He's
Oh,
nice.
okay, that's good. Well,
No,
That's
that's
good.
that's true. Because now that Nyla behaves and listens to me, I'm like, yeah, I did that.
exactly.
I trained her. She knows who to.
It's like Pokemon, but in real life.
Yeah, honestly, it is. It's like, that's my starter.
That's the closest thing
now
that
she
would get to
listens to me.
Pokemon. Yeah, so there you go. He'll evolve into
He'll evolve into what?
Kaiser.
His final evolution.
Yeah, he's Kai. He'll
I'm
evolve
gonna
into
say
Kaiser.
Houndoom with the horns.
Oh, true. Oh my gosh, he's black, so
yeah.
good.
it
I
could for
do
Halloween.
Oh my god,
Oh, that'd be so
That'd be
cute.
sick. He's gonna eat it.
Maybe.
He's gonna eat
But
it.
wait, if you train him, maybe he won't eat it.
Oh, that's
Maybe.
right.
Maybe
You
he
got a
won't
year.
do it.
Next
Yeah,
October.
yeah.
Not this one. Too early.
All right. Well, those are your
Yeah.
updates. Yeah. Okay.
Any updates for you?
Hassan?
Yes. So I was taking anatomy and physiology through CPCC because I need it as a prerequisite for PA school. And it was 2 months, and it was the hardest 2 months of my existence. I forgot how hard school was, working full time, because it was like back to back to back. It was like 2 chapters a week, 2 labs a week, which were tedious and gay as fuck. And then we had an exam every
I had to throw that in there.
gay as fuck, an exam every other week or every 2 weeks. So it was just like back to things. I finished one thing, I'm like, well, I can relax. I'm just kidding, I can't, because I gotta do another chapter, another lab. And the labs were dumb because it would ask you like to do open-ended questions. It'll give you some multiple choice at the end, and there'll be something stupid like arts and crafts. Like I had to make a model of a brain, and I showed Daniela a picture, and it was literally like 2 rectangles. I just kind of like molded them small-ish with a toothpick. Put like, this is the right lobe, this is the left lobe, whatever it was. Took a picture and uploaded it. Stupid stuff like that.
That is so much work for just like a. I'm not trying to shit on the school, but mind you, this is a community college. Like for people to be accessible to education, and they got you doing arts and crafts for microbiology or for anatomy and physiology.
And I was telling Hassan, that is crazy. And I was telling Hassan, like at CPCC, there's like courses, I think it's like 3 of them that are notorious for like being the most difficult courses in the whole fucking school. And that's one of them. Anatomy and physiology. Everybody that took that class, whether it was online like you or like in person, like that class was like their whole life for the
And I
semester.
don't get it because I took it at Chapel Hill like as my part of my regular degree. Yeah. It was hard, but it was more hard because of like the application questions, not because we had to do fucking arts and craft and build the muscles on a skeleton.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
from what I remember, that class being hard. I don't remember them doing arts and crafts, but I remember it was just so hard because of the memorization aspect. Like they had tests on like every bone in the body. Like I do remember that every single bone in the body, they had to like label it, boom, 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 and then when they moved on to tissues and like muscles, it was the same thing. Like, but it was very detailed and stuff. And then
and there was a little bit of that in this like course, but because I worked full time, I didn't have time to really synthesize any information.
you just like did it to survive.
I did like flashcards, and then I'll take my exams. I'll use ChatGPT to be like, hey, like I'll read the question, I'll answer it first, kind of give it my best shot, be like, what would I get? Would I get this question right? Use chat, and it'll tell me like, yes, that is correct, and then she'll explain. I'm like, sorry, girl, I don't got time. I'm on a time limit. I gotta get to the next question.
Yes or no?
Yes or no? Yes, good. And I'll just keep going that way.
You should tell her that. Like it'll listen to you. Like if you're like I don't need an explanation, just yes or no. It'll tell you.
Well, January, next class.
Next class.
Yeah, but it was just a lot, just 'cause it's so much like back to back, so much content, and I feel like it'll ask you like this bone connects here. What is the like place that it connects to? It begins here. What does it connect to? So it'd be stuff like that for some of the sections. So it was annoying. It was just more the lab being so tedious, doing this and doing that on top of the chapters. If it was more spread out, I think it's more manageable and I would learn more. But it was just so much. I'm just so glad I'm done. Got my A. Thank you, chat. You're the real one. Sponsor us. And then
Can you imagine? That'd be crazy.
that'd be great. Be like, give us a free trial,
Dang.
a premium plus.
Some of our viewers would not be happy with that. A lot of our viewers are super against
AI.
yeah, like
Oh.
Don't knock it till you try it. 'Cause I'm joking. But it does also explain. So there's some questions where I'm like, I don't know what the answer is, like for homework, and it'll give me an explanation. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
True,
So
that's
it'll-
homework. You're not on a time crunch like on the exam.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No exam. Like no, next. I don't got time. What is it?
Yeah.
I got an hour for 50 questions. I don't got a lot of time for all this stuff.
That's good though. Glad
Yeah.
you passed.
Yeah.
So that's that. But then work related, I have a coworker named Stacy. And
There's
she-
always a coworker with us, Han. I swear to God. At this point, I think it's you.
No. It's Stacy. It's Stacy. She's not even directly a part of my team. That's the other funny part. But she sits up front. She's always so loud. She always comes up to Brandy, another secretary, give her updates about her life. Like she knew this guy was scamming her, but she still was talking to this guy. She was like, "Yeah, look what he said. He said, hey, my dear, my love of my life." They've been talking for like a few months. I'm like, that's the first red flag because you ain't that cute for him to call you the love of your life.
Hassan.
I mean, it's true. She ain't saying all this stuff, and then he mentioned something like, "Oh, our son is so excited to meet you," and she's like, "Our son? I ain't got no kids, or I don't got a son." So saying stuff like that, he'll ask her for money, and that's when she was like, "Oh yeah, look at this. He's asking for $100, and I've never met
He's
him."
asking her money?
Yeah.
Broke ass
Bro,
bitch.
yeah.
So I'm saying, so all these, so I got her whole life story because she would tell Brandy at 7:30. I'm like, bro, I haven't even clocked in yet. You're already in her office talking. You're too annoying. And every day, she's rude to patients. They'll tell her something. She's like, no, that's not what I told you. I called you at this time. Like very rude. These are old people.
Yeah, I hate
They
that.
don't know how to get to their voicemails. He's like, no, I sent you. It wasn't a text. It was a phone call at this time. I'm like, okay, you gotta be a bitch.
Yeah,
about
you
it.
don't gotta
I
do all
hate
that.
that. My friends' staff too. Like I say my as if I'm the manager, but they do that too a lot. Or like, I think because they try to speak up because they're older, but to me it just comes off so rude.
Mhm.
Oh really?
Yeah, like whenever like when they're busy and people are checking in, like the first thing that they'll just immediately say, checking in. I'm like, bitch, like they could be here for any other reason. They could be here for a refill. They could be here for
Yeah.
a catheter bag change or something like that. Like just say like, hello, how can I help you? Or
Like,
are
what are you
you,
doing
do you have an
today?
appointment today?
That's crazy. Yeah. I
Oh,
very much like this is just like personally, I very much believe that like I've dealt with old people too, maybe not as much as you guys, but sometimes yeah, old people are very difficult to deal with, but like at the end of the day, like I always try to remember like that's going to be me one day. And like karma, like I don't know, whatever you believe in, like God, like karma, whatever, like that shit comes back to you. So yeah, one day you're gonna be old. Probably when we're old, like most of the shit is gonna be like robots and shit like
Yeah.
that. So sometimes robots mess up. Like we're gonna need help. Like people are gonna need to be on standby in case like AI or whatever messes up. And it's like, yeah, that's gonna be you one day, and like you'll want people to treat you nicely, and maybe we'll be like too senile or like
Yeah,
something at
yeah,
that
to
point.
really
But like,
understand.
yeah, to understand. But like, I wouldn't like it if someone like treated me like that, or like your coworkers, if their parents are old. I'm pretty sure they would be pissed
Yeah.
if they knew that their
How they're
parents,
treating them.
how they're treating them.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you guys like people need to be nicer to old people.
She doesn't have like that patient etiquette, and then she was so tired of people leaving like the iPads and paperwork for her because she's like, I'm not checkout, go to the front.
Oh
And
my
what-
god!
And mind you, like she is like, the patient's coming here, she's right here. she could literally get off her fat ass, rotate 90 degrees, and put the their front is right there. Why are you gonna make? And I saw this happen to one of my patients. The lady is coming very nice because I just roomed her, whatever. She was done with her appointment with a cane, and I was waiting for her to leave, so I held the door for her, waiting to get the next patient. So I'm waiting, and I see she dropped off an iPad. She was smiling, about to say hey. Immediately Stacy's like, I'm not checked out. Go to the front. And this woman is wobbling with a cane. Why would you just not take it from her? It's not a big deal.
That's embarrassing.
Checkout, yeah.
I was snitch.
And guess what I did? Right after I got back the next patient, I told Brooke, her manager, I'm like, listen, I don't formally complain about employees like this, but I'm like, she's being rude to these people. And I don't want this to reflect back on me or the doctor that it's a rude staff, because she's technically not part of our team. But the patients don't really know that or care.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
So I don't want to reflect back on us. And she was like, oh, I'm going to have to talk to her. It's been a month. I don't think that bitch got talked to. I don't know why. There's so many complaints about her. She's rude to patients. It got to the point where she put a sign right in front of her face that says, not checkout. Go to the front.
Oh, my God.
Ew.
No.
And then I complained about that. Brandy complained about that. The front desk manager came last week or the week before, talked to her about the sign to put it down. And then when he left, she was like, I just find it so disrespectful that people think I'm checkout. I worked really hard to get where I am. I'm not checkout anymore.
Respectfully.
In front of the two checkout ladies, the front office. And they're like, what do you mean? You think you're above us? She's like, no, that's not what I meant. I'm just saying I worked my way up to get to where I'm at.
Up. Ew,
Okay,
you
respectfully,
stupid
front desk
bitch.
staff,
No, that shit pissed me off.
Yeah, front
Yeah.
desk staff, they're essential and everything like that, but really, anyone can get that job. And so it's not that hard. Mind you, also at our clinic, the front desk, everyone does check in, check out, depending on how busy. There's a side for check in, and then when you go through the door, there's a side for check out. But if they're busy, or if there's only one person at check out, they'll be like, hey, do you need to check out? Come over here. It's not that fucking hard.
It's not. And the funny thing
Also, you guys all wear similar uniforms. There's no way for these people
To know.
yeah.
the difference and stuff. They just walk out of the room, and there's a lot of doctors' offices that I've been to where checkout is where you're describing that she sits. It's right there.
Exactly.
So it's
It's fair for them to think that's checkout.
yeah.
But her being a secretary, once you check out the secretary, they don't have to check out. That they're done there. So why not just say, oh, you don't have to check out, you're done. Just the exit's right there. That's all you have to say instead of I'm not check out. I'll put a sign up that eventually got put down. And I'm like, yeah, finally. Room of patient in my peripheral. I see another sign. I'm like, I know this heifer did not put up another sign. So I walked the patient and I look and it said, no need to check out. Have a good day.
So
But
she doesn't even want to talk to them?
I guess not. But I think it was a petty thing because the sign was taken down. So she put another one up. Why?
I would just take that shit down.
I thought about it.
You should.
The
When she's
second
not
one-
there, just be like,
And she put in a plastic thing too.
throw it away with the plastic thing too.
Without the context of the first part, the second sign isn't as bad because I went to a new doctor, a new practice, and they had a sign saying you don't need to check out, same thing. So I was like, oh, okay. So I just walked out. But without that context of the other one, with that context, that's so petty.
Yeah.
That
There's
is
no reason.
ridiculous.
And the last thing I'll say, because this happened yesterday. So she doesn't get along with her PA or the MA, Brenda. So there's always a team of three. It's the provider, the MA, and then the secretary. So we have Cassie, who's the PA, who used to work up front with Brenda, her MA, and with Stacy. They always fight that she just got over it. And Stacy would be rude to Cassie and be like, well, I sent you this task. Did you not see what I sent you? I emailed that. Just rude. She is your superior. Why are you being rude to her?
That's
To the point where she
crazy.
moved to the back of the hall to work away from her. Because she got tired of the bickering and her being rude to her. So yesterday, she was wearing a new shirt. And I guess it smelled like a new shirt or she didn't like the smell, whatever. So she sprayed something. And I could smell it from my station. You could smell it at the end of the hall. And Brenda's nice, but she talks way too much. You think we're yappers? Nah, this bitch can talk to you for 2 hours without even breathing. She's just boom, 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 right,
Oh,
too
hell.
much.
At work too, damn.
At work, it's 7:30. I need to print one paper. I don't want to talk to you. But she's right next to the printer. And she was like, hey, is there any room for me back there? In the MA station. I'm like, oh, well, I don't know if the other doctor's in clinic because another MA sits next to me. She's like, yeah, it just smells like it's too much for me. I'm like, I think it's stronger back there. She's like, I'm going to have to leave. I can't. I'm allergic. I have a migraine. I'm going to have this all day long. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Do you want ibuprofen or something? She's like, no, it's not going to help. I'm like, okay, girl, I'm just here for my paper. I don't know what to tell you. But she's like, yeah, because Stacy was spraying all this stuff. And before I got up there, I heard Brenda ask her, like, did you spray this thing? She was like, yeah. And then Brenda was like, oh, well, I'm like really allergic. I have a migraine. Stacy goes, oh, well, that's all I had. Sorry. I'm like, and Brenda, being how vocal she is, I'm almost certain she would tell Stacy in the whole front how she's allergic to this and to that and her trips and all that stuff. I've had an inkling that Stacy already knew that she's allergic to something with aerosols, no matter what it was. So Brenda's like, yeah, she should know better. We're at office. You shouldn't be spraying stuff like that. And she sprayed so much. You can smell it up there. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm like, that's tough. Gotta go. Take my paper. Go. So I already know that whole team was going to have that whole conflict. Brenda had to work from a different station, away from Stacy and all the smells. And I'm like, my God. We need some new people to work with Cassie. Because she is away from them because she can't with all the fighting and the bickering and just like, these are grown women, mind you. Stacy has to be like in her early 50s. Brenda's like 52. Y'all are grown ass women acting like children.
How long have they all been working there? Like for a while?
Stacy has been there maybe 4 to 5 months. Brenda was originally front office, but then she wanted to become clinical, so now she's working as an MA. I don't know how long she was front office though. I would say maybe like a year, give or take.
Damn, it's always at these fucking medical offices.
I know.
Damn, the things that I don't know happen behind the scenes, because I'm sure this happens everywhere, but yeah, I go anywhere, like I go to like the regular doctor, the eye doctor, the gynecologist, like shit like that. Everybody just seems like to just get along.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like
little
yes,
do you know.
like yeah, like, oh, now this person will see you. Oh, okay, like, oh, can you bring this? And they're like, yeah, of course and stuff. But little do I know, they're probably like, stupid bitch, you shouldn't have asked me for that. That's not my job, that's her job.
I worked hard for where I am.
No, because tell me why yesterday I think I was low key a bitch, but probably like maybe I'm in the right. So
We'll see. We'll be the judge.
So I had this patient scheduled for surgery. Before they have surgery, they have to come in. They have to have lab work done within at least 30 days and sign consent forms. So I made them a visit to come in. I hear her. She's checking in, and one of the MAs comes back and tells me, "Oh, so and so wanted me to tell you that this patient is coming in for labs, but she already had labs done a couple weeks ago." And I knew already that this patient, she scheduled like 3 or 4 weeks in advance. So like her lab work needs to be updated by then. They come and tell me like, oh, so-and-so doesn't need lab work because they already had it done. And I was like, hold on. So let me look at this real quickly because I'm pretty sure they need it. I look at it and I see that they had a message or internal task saying like, the doctor said, oh, so-and-so had lab work done. Let's schedule this surgery. And I was like, yeah, she had it done, but she's scheduled far out that she needs to redo them. And they're like, the MA that came to me was like, I don't know. I just came to pass by a message that from so-and-so. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, no, she needs to have this done. Like this needs to be done. And she was like, fuck. She kind of looked bothered because she was probably doing something else too at the same time. Mm-hmm. So she went back there. The other MA that originally was going to do the lab work came back like, hey, like so-and-so already had their lab work done. Like there's a task saying that she already had it done. And I was like, yeah, I know, but it's her appointment, her surgery is going to be far out. She needs to redo them. They need to be within 30 days. And like, this is like the third time I repeated because the front desk came in, the first MA came in, and then the second MA, third person is now coming in telling me this. And I'm like, yeah, they need to redo it because it's far out and it's 30 days. And they're like, oh, okay. And so we're like, I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, what the fuck? And so internally, I was like, what the fuck? And then they were like, oh, okay. So they want you to sign consents now? Or I was like, no, have them do lab work first so I know it's done. And then they can come see me. And then they go and tell the front desk person is also standing by my door. Front desk goes tell them that, check them in. I hear her saying like, I already had lab work done. Like, oh, but your schedule's so far out. They repeated what I said. Mm-hmm. Then the MAs finally leave back there. I look at my coworker Adrian. I was like, there's a fucking reason I put this appointment on here. So why the fuck would you not do it? Like, like.
So you're like, why are they questioning me?
Yeah, why are they questioning me?
I know.
So I'm like, I know what I'm doing, and I'm like, literally, I know like oftentimes it's happened where like, oh, we've made double appointments, or like this patient made an original appointment like a year ago, but then they call back and saying, hey, I need to be seen urgently, and then they're like, oh, this appointment isn't necessary anymore. I know stuff like that happens, but I'm like, I don't mess up. I know my shit. I hardly ever mess up. So I'm like, why are y'all fucking questioning me?
Yeah, for sure. No, I feel like I would be bothered too. Like I can understand both sides, but I would be bothered too.
Oh, and then
especially after the second time that I said it, because you said it 3 times to 3 different people. I would be pissed. Yeah.
And then not only that, but then when the third time I said it, she was like, "What labs do they need?" I'm like, "Oh, it's on the appointment notes." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And then they walk away. I was like, "No shit, they're gonna be on the appointment notes. Like, there, I put it right there. CBC with div with BMP. Nothing more."
He said nothing so many times he remembered the lab order.
Dang. What did Adrian say? Was he just there like?
He was laughing.
Really?
He was literally swiveling.
He was like, dang. What did he say when he saw you were mad? Just laugh.
He laughed. He laughed.
Oh my.
He thinks it's hilarious when I get angry.
Oh my. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
But yeah, so
Dang. Goes back to eating his Chick-fil-A.
Ciao. Anyways.
Ciao.
So
Anyways.
that's the healthcare side. How is that corporate treating you?
yeah.
So this week, it was like it was tough, but you know, it's like. I mean, once you guys said all of that, I'm like, okay, maybe it's
I have no
not,
right
maybe
to
it's
do
not so bad.
I
So-
drew a picture.
Okay, tampoco así. But this week everyone in the office was gone except for on Wednesday. My boss's boss was gone. My boss's boss was gone from the
Boss
office.
to the third.
Yeah, boss to the third.
Grand boss.
Yeah, the grand boss and the like I don't know,
Great
super
grand boss.
the Lord boss.
The Jesus.
The Jesus boss was gone because they went on like some big meeting or whatever. So the office was empty except for Wednesday. So I was, you know, like there was nobody to make drama, basically. There was nobody to make drama. And then every day this week from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., I had this big training on a program, which now I got certified. So it's accredited. I didn't know it was accredited. I got
Hey.
certified. So I know like intro and like basics of this one program called P6. So like it's a scheduling software. And yeah, like that training has been the best training I've received at the company. Like this far. It was very step by step. It came with a manual, and the instructor was literally straight up teaching straight up out of the manual, like live and stuff. But normally I work from home, but this week I had to go into the office because I needed 3 screens. I needed one to have like the video up, or like it was a Teams call and he was sharing his screen, so he was live doing it. Then I needed another screen to have the program like up for myself to copy what he was doing. I needed my third screen to look at the manual and to check emails and stuff like that. So I was just like, oh my god, it was like a whole operation.
like a computer hacker.
Exactly. I was like, oh my gosh. And then on Monday and Friday, the office is closed, but I needed the screen, so I like went into the office anyway. And that was like kind of scary. I would hear like noises and stuff, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like the only one in there. And then we have like motion detection. So a few times, I don't know if it's like jank or whatever, but we have like hotel offices where like guests can like stay in those offices, but like they have a closed door. I'm like, how the fuck do we have like full on hotel offices where you can close the door for visitors, but then I'm a permanent worker there and I have a fucking cubicle. Anyway,
That's not my business.
that I don't understand that, but I took the hotel. I would close the door because I was scared. I didn't want to be like out in the open in my cubicle. And then the lights would turn off because obviously I'm in the thing, like there's no movement in the hallways. But then sometimes the lights would turn on, and then I would like come out because I'd be like, was it the janitor? Is it like
Hello?
and there would be nobody, and I was like, oh my god. So I would like go back and I would lock the door. But yeah, that was like really exhausting. Like mentally, I was so exhausted at the end of this week. Then other than that, yeah, it was just, I'm glad that I got certified. And then it was like 6 people, which I don't understand. So they waste money. Like these certifications, like behind the scenes, I think like they're worth like $1,000 per one of these. They're training people on this. There was like 6 people in that training. I know for damn sure 4 out of those 6 people are never gonna touch this again. So I'm like, why are they? Because there's this lady named Melissa. She's like a really important person when it comes to cost. They're not gonna fucking have her schedule stuff because she's so important in cost. Other lady named Jennifer, 2 other ladies named Jennifer, like they're also doing other stuff, but I know that they're big names in the sector that they work in. They're not gonna get pulled out to do scheduling.
So what was the point of them being part of this training?
I don't know.
Is it maybe for like a reference thing? Like
Maybe so they know how like things work together.
Yeah, because I imagine that's how, like, for example, so we have a billing office, but it's not under our clinic business. It's like separate entity, but they use our scheduling system just to, like, for example, for the person that I send billing information to, she uses it to see like, there were 3 surgeries on this day, so I should get 3 charge sheets for those billings. So maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why. Yeah. Only maybe, who knows, but only I know myself and what's his name? Was it Harry? Did I name
Was
him
it
Harry?
Harry?
Okay.
I think it was Harry.
Only him and I know that like this information is relevant too. And then also I was going to say something. Oh yeah. Something did happen, but this wasn't this week. This week my brain was just like occupied with
Water.
that. But I did remember something. This is actually super hot tea. So somebody at my job who's been working at the job for 8 years got fired, and he's a man in like his mid 30s, so he's still relatively young. His wife is pregnant, about to give birth in like 2 months. So he was fired like on the spot, right?
my God.
And we were like, oh, why is this person fired? Like we were shocked because the company that I work at, we have 2 locations. We have the Charlotte office, which is where 90% of the people that work for the company in Charlotte, they work in my office. And then people don't really come in because most people work from home, right? And then we have a warehouse. At the warehouse, I think at most 7 people work in the warehouse. I don't know what they do in the warehouse. Like I don't know. But like if you guys have ever been to warehouses, you know how that the warehouse has like a small office attached to it for like inventory or like dispatch and stuff. He works in there. So this man, he worked at the warehouse, and I don't know what possessed him to do this, why he thought it was a good idea. I guess because no one ever goes there either. With his personal money, he like made a whole gym there, like a whole gym, equipment, everything. He put everything in there, and he would work out there. In that gym, he put an ice bath, and so it was part of his gym. Whatever it was, like there's some ice baths that like are portable, whatever. He put an ice bath in there, so I guess he would work out, and then
I'm very like interested where this is going.
Yeah, I know, because I thought I knew where it was going, but now you lost me with the ice bath.
no. He put an ice bath in there. Tell me why this man got caught naked in the ice bath on the property of my work. He was booty naked during work hours. His team status was online, and he had a quick workout in the middle of the day. And then he like, you know how people work out and then they go into the sauna?
Yeah.
I guess this dude works out and goes into the ice bath.
Naked.
But he was booty ass naked, and somebody who came in, one of my coworkers came in, and they caught him naked. First of all, I've done an ice bath before. You don't have to be naked for that
you
shit.
don't.
No, you don't.
You can go in shorts. Second of all,
It's just as terrible.
Yeah, right.
As a man, why would you want to go naked into an ice bath? Like, what if the ice touches your balls?
Yeah.
Like, why would you want that? So they caught him. I don't know if it was a man or a woman. Those details weren't disclosed, but they got pissed and they fired him on the spot. And then my coworker, Adrian, who's cool, who doesn't work there anymore, that's another update, but he's cool. He had to go, like, leave in the middle of the day. They didn't tell him he got fired. He just said, oh, I have to go to the warehouse and I have to collect like all the computer and all like everything technology based that person had, that guy had. And we were like, oh, why? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know why I have to collect everything. But and then he came and he was like, I don't know why he was fired, but apparently he's fired, so I have to clear his computer and all that stuff. And I was like, shit. So,
Wow.
and imagine coming home and telling your wife that you got fired because you got caught
butt ass naked
naked
at
at
your
In
work.
the
job.
ice bath
That's
during
insane.
working hours. These
Oh my
corporate people
God.
are just on some other
Level of stupidity.
stupidity. It's almost as bad as being a CEO being caught with your mistress at a Coldplay concert.
Yo, that is
because
that was the craziest thing.
Yes.
Mind you, like I was waking up and like walking my dog, and that was the first video I saw on TikTok.
Really?
And it just went viral from there.
So
Oh
the
my
memes,
gosh.
oh my god! I took some screenshots and we'll upload them.
Damn. The reason
But-
I found out is because I take singing lessons, and the song I'm working on right now is Yellow by Coldplay. So I was practicing. So I was like, okay, let me look it up. And then I typed in Yellow by Coldplay, but like literally like when I was typing in Coldplay, it was like Coldplay concert CEO whatever. And so I was like, what the fuck is this? And so I clicked it and I saw it and I was like, oh, anyways.
Yeah, like I just remember seeing it. It was like must be earlier on or whatever. And I saw the video and like people were like, oh shit, like so and so got like caught, like this random man got caught cheating, whatever. It was like this side piece, whatever, on live camera. I went down, that's wild. And like refresh the page 5 minutes later, they were like, oh, that's the CEO of Astronomer. I was like, damn.
The
Like,
updates were quick.
quick.
Because I think the lead singer even said, "Oh, we know we caught them in a private moment or an affair." I don't know. He said
Yeah.
a comment
Yeah.
like that, and
Probably.
everyone was like,
Confident.
"Actually, let me he looks familiar. Let me look him up real quick."
When I read that at first, I thought he was an astronomer. But he's like the CEO of Astronomer, which I still don't know what they do.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm assuming like
Space shit.
aerospace.
Yeah,
whatever.
stuff. But I was like, damn, that is so crazy.
They're both married, him and the mistress,
Yeah.
with kids, and had another employee who was like this the whole time. I don't know what her role was.
And isn't she the leader of HR?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
That is
He was a CEO. She was a leader of HR, and it's just fucking wild.
those HR ladies. Honestly, if I look back, the HR ladies at the places that I've worked are always the most like wild. Like they're the most rude. They like they are not like, I don't know. The HR people were at the places I've worked are always weird.
I feel like it's a hit or miss. Like my experience with HR people has been like bad and like they're not helping me.
Yeah.
And then like I see people on TikTok saying like, "Oh, I'm an HR person. Like this is my thing. This is how I help out my people." I was like, "Damn, I wish I had you."
Yeah. Where's that help when I need you the most?
I guess help is still good, like hard to find even in like
Yeah.
HR and stuff like that, because yeah, people don't care. The HR lady at Target where I used to work, oh my god, bro, she was mean. She didn't care. You would go ask her for a time off and she would like kind of make you like everyone. She would make everyone feel bad for taking like extended time off if it was more than like a day or two and stuff. Like she was trifling.
Like, bitch, I need my rest.
Yeah. But about that, something that Marco and I talked about is why when people get like caught on camera and they don't want to be on camera, why is it that people like go down? Like the dude went like down like
he
that.
dipped.
Yeah.
He
It's
was
like-
like, you're on your own.
No, but like why like do you duck down? Like why don't you just walk off screen?
turn-
Exactly.
yeah. Or just turn around, yeah.
Because we were talking about how also on the news, like sometimes people have been like on air and they don't know that they're on air and they do the same thing. They're like
They slow
sink,
They
yeah.
just sink down. It's like just turn around, yeah, or just
Cover
walk
your
away.
face. I don't know, do something.
Yeah. Oh, but I saw on the T2 that his wife like immediately took off her last name from Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Like a day later. I was going to show you guys, they made a Loteria card.
yeah.
La Sancha. Oh
and then
my god.
even The Simpsons.
I'm
They
dead.
strike again. They got him.
That's
Simpsons
insane.
predicted it again.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was like, and then all the memes that there was I saw a TikTok where it was like a baseball game. I don't know what the mascot was, like a green dragon or something. There's two of them, same pose, and they looked. They were like, "Ugh."
They did it. Yeah, I saw that. They did the same thing, but like at a Good Morning America or something like that. They had the news anchors do that and like make fun of it. I was like, that's wild.
That is
not even a day later.
You're getting
Oh, the
roasted.
internet was quick.
I
They're
saw-
like the memes.
I saw like AI. You know how like AI will make those pictures of like people like moving around and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, what that CEO actually wanted to do, and it's like them like that. They get caught, and then like AI takes over, and so he like steps back and he like throws her down the
I
stairs.
saw
and
that
stuff.
one,
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's fucked
Damn.
up because like that whole group that they were with, like they're all coworkers, so they all knew that they were cheating. So that's just terrible.
But like, what do you do? Like, honestly, if you were in that position, you're not the cheating one, but you know your coworkers are cheating on their spouse. Like,
I don't want to go with them.
But like, what if it's a company event? Like, you're
I'm
not
not
gonna.
going. I'm just gonna make an excuse and be like, oh, sorry, I have this one thing.
Okay, so if your company got tickets to Bad Bunny, and it's exactly
We got it.
because it was Coldplay. Like they like Coldplay.
Yeah,
if your
yeah.
company got tickets to Bad Bunny, you're not going because they're cheating.
I'm gonna try to get different seats.
No, that's a suite. Like when I invited you.
No, I'm not going. I'm not.
To
That's
Bad
a
Bunny?
fucking
I'm not
lie.
going.
That's a fucking lie.
Like, we just he's gonna get caught on the cam. He's gonna show Alex like, well,
Like,
I thought he wasn't going.
I'll go. So my plan or my generally, I would probably go in with the ticket, whatever, and just be like, oh, I saw some friends. I'm just gonna hang out with them for the night. Go to different seats, whatever.
We would have
Okay,
to
but
find
then
a
where
seat.
are you gonna sit?
Yeah.
Actually.
I'm just gonna take someone's seat, or just like go like somewhere open.
But what if it's a worse spot than because if the company's gonna buy it for you, it's gonna be like one of the best
It's
seats.
a
in
suite.
the
You
house.
you saw them suites, Alex. When I
Yeah.
took that show was really good spot.
It was nice, but I mean, like, I'm
I
not used
don't
to
know.
using those suites, so
That's
like,
true.
I don't really care.
But I mean, working at a stadium, you can't just go get a seat, dude. Like you can't do that. Like they're
I don't
gonna
know.
they're gonna stop you and they're gonna be like, "Where's your ticket?"
Then you're gonna show them like, oh sweet, why are you doing here?
Yeah.
I don't know.
My
I,
coworkers
I,
are
just,
cheating.
I just don't want to be involved with all that drama at work, especially.
True, but I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, okay, like if we're at work in the office and I know that those two are nasty, obviously I'm not talking to them. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
fucking with them unless I have to. Like, if I
Interact,
worked in the
yeah.
office, I'd be like, oh, hey, like I need this report, whatever. But like to be friends with them, no, I'm not gonna be friends with them. But if work takes me like to an event, like Bad Bunny or like when we went to Breaking Benjamin and I had to go to the Breaking Benjamin concert with my cheating ass coworkers, I don't care.
Well, y'all just cheat away from me.
Yeah,
Get your little corner there.
I'm gonna get my little mojito and my little chicken strips, and I'm gonna be
2 seats next to them.
yeah. But I'm not
That's
talking to
probably
them.
that's probably the best option, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, but isn't that what that girl was doing?
She was like right next to them because they were.
She
like,
was right next to
standing.
like as if they were friends.
Oh, dang, she wrong for that too. Oh yeah, because she turned red, right?
Yeah, she was like this. She was like, "Oh my god," because she knew. It'd be different if you're like, "What's going on? Oh my god!" But no, she was like, "Embarrassing. They got caught, and so am I. See you Monday at the staff meeting." With head of HR. Oh wait, she's right there. Like,
They've been put on leave, I think, right?
Yeah,
I
that's
had
what I heard.
announced they were put on leave. Oh yeah, because
And-
astronomers said like we don't support.
And he made a statement too, saying like, "Oh, I apologize to my wife and my kids and all this stuff." And you're like, "Okay, so he seems apologetic, whatever." And then the very last line, it was like, "I got caught in a public or private moment without my consent." or
Shut
something.
up.
So you got caught in 10K, not even 10K. Everyone saw you, like.
Is a concert? A concert is a public event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah, so it's like you were just caught cheating. Like, sorry.
Yeah, you're just caught cheating.
And there's comments on TikTok. It's like, man, now Coldplay is ruined for both of them. If that was their favorite band, they can never
Yeah,
listen to
they
Coldplay
can never
ever
listen to
again because they're like, well,
Dang. I'm sure the guys from Coldplay don't want fans like that anyway, though.
Yeah.
Cheating ass fan.
it worked for them. They get all the publicity. Like
True.
a Coldplay concert been won so many years. Let's go. So they got.
And then I saw also the daughter put a TikTok of her being like, "Oh,
Daughter of who?
the daughter of the CEO."
Mm-hmm.
Put a TikTok up saying like, "Oh, like trying to reconnect with life after my dad got caught on live TV, whatever." But then a lot of people are like giving her shit because they're like saying like, "Oh, she's just trying to use the clout of like her dad being caught, like trying to like push that she's trying to be a TikToker now." I'm like, damn, a bitch can't put a video of like her laughing that her
Yeah.
dad got caught.
Yeah.
It was just one video.
Yeah.
That's it. Now if she has
Exactly.
like a whole bunch of them. Okay, maybe you have some sort of argument, but it's just one.
Yeah, she
Or
literally
it's
she
just
put like she was
fun.
like, oh, like this is first video in like months, maybe a year that she posted a video.
So I'm like,
She
damn.
could have tweeted and it would have been the same
Just let her.
thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Let her live
Just
her
let
life.
her. I'm pretty sure if something happened in any regular person's life,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, maybe this can go viral. Like they would do it too.
Yeah, like damn, like trying to make light of the situation that like your dad got caught in like in an affair that like
In
it
front of-
ruined your mom.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Damn.
She's gonna get a good alimony, whatever, court case,
yeah.
everything. They're like, Your Honor, we have one piece of evidence. That's all we need. Show the Coldplay concert, please. The judge's like, oh,
Damn.
Vida La Vida? Oh, no. Divorce,
Exactly. No, but something that's like interesting that I find interesting is the way that they reacted gave them away. Had they
Yeah.
like literally been chill, I don't think anybody would have
Would've
said
guessed.
anything. Yeah, or very few people. It wouldn't have gotten as much traction as it
No,
did.
yeah.
Like if they even if they were just like sitting like side to side leaning on the bar like that, no one would have guessed. Or they
Yeah.
could have just been like, sorry, like we're not a couple.
Damn. Well, I think they were embracing each
No,
other.
but I'm
they
saying,
because it was
but
a-
if they weren't embracing,
Oh, yeah.
Because you should have thought it was like another normal couple. Because too
Yeah.
many people really look at like those cameras. Like if you're not at the
Exactly.
concert yourself.
Exactly. No, but
Be careful
speaking
out there.
about affairs at work, there's
yes.
this one lady at work. I won't say her name. I don't know if I've said it before, but all right, explain this to me, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the secretary at work, who's like admin secretary, whatever. That's her. She's cool with me. I really like her. We really get along. So she, helps people at the front desk, like orders packages, but she supports vice presidents of the company. So
Okay.
whatever. So the lady that's a step above her, the only difference between her and the other lady is that she supports a president. So
Okay.
homegirl, only vice president, she supports a president of the company. Whatever. But my coworker, she was like leaving a little bit early, but she was still working from home. She would go in like some days if her boss wasn't there, like she would just leave. If she knew like all the packages came in for the day, she would just leave. She got in huge trouble. And, like they talked to her, like the boss talked to her in her office and stuff, and she was like, "Hey, you can't be leaving early. Like, you're like from Tuesday through Thursday, and you've been told that you need to be here like from 9 to 4, so you need to be here from 9 to 4." She's like, "Oh, I just didn't think it was a big deal, whatever." They basically like put handcuffs on her, so like now she has to be there. The only times where she's not there is when like her boss is out of town. She doesn't come to the office. Like she'll come, but like she'll only be there for like 3-4 hours, and then she'll leave and go home, keep working. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The work is still getting done.
yeah.
This other lady, we think that there has to be something up because this other lady is never there, and there was a big drama that happened at work maybe like a month ago, because this lady, let's just name her like fucking Brittany had all these she had meetings that were going to take place in the office and these are people that she takes care of, that she has to do. When there's people that you're in charge of that are going to have meetings, she's in charge of ordering the food, setting it up, cleaning it up, and making sure that it goes smoothly. These are her events, right? She texted my coworker that I get along with, and she was like, "Hey, these people are coming. I ordered the food. Can you set it up? Can you clean up?" "Oh, why?" "Oh, because I'm in fucking Louisiana." And she was like, "You're in Louisiana? What?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm at a wedding in Louisiana, and I'm not gonna be here the whole week." My coworker goes, checks her team status. She's on green, so she didn't take PTO for that. And so she's like, "Okay." Like, she did it one time, se la pasó. Like, she's like, okay, whatever. But she told me, she was like, this is the second time she does this. She did this back like a few months ago for like this other event. And I was like, that's weird. The next week, the week directly after that, another one of those meetings, food again. She calls my coworker that same day, fucking Brittany, and she's like, "Hey, I'm still in Louisiana." And my coworker was like, "I thought you said you went to Louisiana for a wedding. Like, it's been 2 weeks. Like, why are you still in fucking Louisiana?" And she's like, "I'm in Louisiana with my family. Like, I can't make it and stuff like that. Like, I'm so sorry and stuff. Like, you know, the food's gonna come. You have to set it up." And the thing is, though, and I told my coworker, just don't do it. Like, that's her responsibility.
Yeah.
But
If it doesn't get done, then she gets in trouble.
yeah, but like the thing is, like, and then the people, these businessmen, like, they're, I don't know what, they come in like at 11:30. Lunch is at 12. They come in and they're like, "Is the food here?" If they don't see it, they're like, they like start making a problem. So that the second time that happened that day, Brittany called because not only did she call to tell her, "Oh, hey, I'm still in Louisiana." She said, "I'm still in Louisiana and I'm a whole idiot because I accidentally ordered the food to my house instead of the office." So now she's like, "But don't worry, I got it all under control." And I called the lady and she's going to the office and I paid her a little extra because she had to reroute. But like, just please make sure that she gets there. She's on Tyvola, whatever. And so my coworker's like, okay. Then literally as soon as that phone call ends, one of the guys from the meeting is like, "Where's the food? Is it here?" And it was like, at that point, it was like 11:40. So it was like 20 minutes before lunch. She's like, "Where's the food? Like, I don't even see it." She's like, "Oh, it's coming. And she like told her, "Oh, Emily accidentally like ordered it to the wrong thing." And so then she was like, oh, "Okay, the food wasn't coming." The thing is, like, if it doesn't get done, these people are going to be very angry and they're going to take it out on her because she's there.
Yeah.
Emily's not there. So it's like, fuck it, I said her name. Her fucking name's Emily. Yeah.
I was like, oh.
The bitch's name is Emily. And so it's like, you know, she was like, and so, you know, it's not fair to her because my coworker had other stuff going on in her life. She was really stressed and stuff. Plus this on top of that, then we have a marketing department that used to work out of the warehouse that I mentioned earlier. Their stuff, I guess, didn't fit there, so they asked the Charlotte office, "Oh, can we have like our marketing stuff here?" And so then my coworker was like, "Oh, I'm not sure." Emily, because she's only one tier above my other coworker, she was like, "Yeah, you can bring it here." So marketing brings all of their shit, and then it was Emily's idea to have that shit there in the first place. Then they start saying, "Oh, we need this stuff being put away." All that work got put on my coworker that had nothing to do with it, while Emily's in Louisiana. So she was like, "I have to do all this stuff for her. I have to do the stuff for the marketing shit." And it wasn't like, this stuff is not my responsibility. It's not my idea. She talked to their boss and told her, like, she basically like snitched kind of professionally. And she was like, "It's not, the boss didn't do anything." Then this happened like last week, I think. It was this week. She texted my coworker and she was like, "Hey, like, just letting you know that I'm not gonna be in the office on Friday because, well, no, on Thursday or Friday, it was one of the two, because at 9 a.m. I'm gonna be playing tennis. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be playing tennis from like 9 to 12, and so yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. So fun, haha. Just letting you know. Okay, bye." And literally, like, her team status goes on away for like 5 hours.
Oh my God.
And so I'm just like, how is she getting away with this stuff? How do you just tell people, but the thing is, like, she's not on PTO. Like, when somebody is off, it says on the thing that they're away from office, but everybody knows that, no, like, her team status is either on while she's like playing tennis or doing these things in Louisiana, whatever, or Florida. She also went to Florida, or she's away, and she'll be away for like 2-3 hours at a time. And I'm just, and like, yeah, and like the type of lady that she is literally like just, she's the type of lady that gets like spray tans, like very like dumb blonde, very like loud, obnoxious and stuff like that. So I'm just like, she has to be fucking somebody at this company, because there ain't no way. And even when my coworker told the boss, like, "Oh, Emily's doing this and that," she's just like, ugh, like rolls her eyes. She's like, "Oh, Emily," but she doesn't do shit about it. So we're like, she's in cahoots with somebody.
Yeah, she knows someone higher up,
or she probably has dirt or shit on someone
else, or like some
or a higher
things.
connection, and she knows she's friends with someone. They're not gonna fire her.
And in her office, right in the front center of her office, she has a picture of herself with Mike Pence.
Of course.
So I'm just like, she's that type of girl. And I'm just like, bro, I don't know what is up with her. And you know what she told my coworker? She drives this really big, fancy, fucking like SUV. I don't remember what the name of it, but it's a really fancy SUV. It's huge. And she goes to my coworker, I sucked a lot of dick to get this. And so my coworker
At the company?
At the
Emily?
No, and so my coworker was like, "Wait, whose?" And then she like laughs and she's like, "Oh, my husband's." Like, "What do you mean? Like, what do you mean whose dick would I suck?" I'm like, "Why would you
You
say
said
that?"
a lot of dick. Like multiple, or you're just sucking the same one multiple times? What is
Nobody
it,
says
Emily?
that if they're sucking
Yeah.
one dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Emily.
So I'm just like, come on.
I need names.
Come on.
I need the benefits too.
I don't know. People at companies be trifling. They be fucking cheating. I don't know, but and I feel like Emily's gonna make my coworker either quit or like move away or something and like want
Yeah.
to work completely remotely because it's not fair to
That's
her.
not fair.
That's not fair to her, and nobody does anything about it.
I don't know. I would look for new jobs.
And then the two previous front desk ladies that were there before my coworker, my coworker does an amazing job. Like she's a really good admin. The two previous ones, from what I heard, they like sucked, and like one of them didn't give a fuck. One of them didn't want to do her job. Now it's got me thinking: did they suck, or did they get hired and were motivated to work, were abused by Emily, and then eventually stopped giving a fuck, and then they started sucking because they were like, well, if she doesn't give a fuck, why should I?
Exactly. We don't know.
So I'm just like, damn. Like Emily
The
needs to be stopped.
possibilities are endless.
Yeah, Emily needs to be stopped. But
That is a menace to
Yeah.
society.
I think she has something with someone there. She has
Yeah.
something. Maybe the president that she supports. Ooh.
Oh,
Nope.
another CEO affair.
Don't sleep with your boss. Don't sleep even with your coworkers.
Yeah.
No, that's
You
messy.
know, that's you never want to do that.
That's messy.
But
Well, and more exciting news. We have a fun segment for you guys. We are going to do 5 things we can't live without. So if we want to do like all 5 at a time or just like pop around, we could do whatever.
You could do like one at a time, like one.
Okay.
And
Go
give
around.
comments.
Okay,
See
okay.
Or judge.
okay. All right, I guess I'll start. This is also a very mundane thing. Y'all are gonna be like, "What the fuck?" I cannot live without this thing. I use it every single day. So near my bed, I don't have an outlet. So I got this. Oh, Marco, my boyfriend, gifted to me years ago. Like this thing is probably like almost like 7 or 8 years old at this point. It's this extension cord that has both USB and regular like plugs and stuff like that. So it's connected to a plug that's really far away in my room. But before I had that, I couldn't use my phone in bed. I couldn't do anything. I don't know why my dumbass self didn't think to get an extension cord, but he gifted that to me. And it's a really like high-end extension cord. Like the cord itself is like woven and stuff like that. It never overheats, and it has both USB and like regular, like a regular plug. I love that thing. I use it every day, and I couldn't live without it. Like I can't.
Okay, that's actually a
But
pretty
yeah,
good
it's
one.
not
That's a
bad.
very useful tool.
I-
Actually,
Yeah.
Exactly. I love that thing. Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Mine's more generic. My first one is generic, just music in general, just because like
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't like. This actually happened in our office. I can't work or just like need background noise, something to work or like do stuff with. And now at work, like I noticed like last week or so, it was very quiet in the office, and I was like, what the fuck happened to the music? And like sometimes it's just like we were like they want to change the radio or like Sirius XM to like some other channel, and then they just forget, like they turn it off or they just forget to turn it back on, whatever. And then it turned out that like they forgot to pay the bill for the radio.
That's ghetto.
So now we got to sit in silence. So then, but
On
this is my fault and Adrian's fault. But I was like, oh, like go ask so and so to like see if they can turn it on and like or like figure out what happened. Like why are we sitting in darkness or whatever? Darkness. Like, silence. And so then he goes and they're like, oh, like they didn't pay the bill, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. And then they ended up turning it back on, but it's just ads. It's just purely
no, that's
They're like,
even
you don't want
worse.
silence? Here
And
you
it's
go.
like, and it's
Liberty
like every
Mutual.
now and then they'll have like, oh, like check out Sirius XM for like all the greatest hits, and it's like a clip of like Taylor Swift or whatever, and it's just like
Alex is like, I've tried to check it out.
It's not even like the full song. We get like a 5 seconds of like a song, and I'm like, ugh, like, I can't. So I was like, at this point, I'd rather just have the silence back because the ads are just terrible.
Oh, that would piss me off. I hate
Yeah.
ads. I have ad blocker on everything. I pay the premium like Hulu just to skip them. I could fucking not.
So yeah, music is a must.
No, yeah, music is a must. That explains a lot because I've noticed that about you, but I guess I never I wondered it. But now that you said it, every time we have a hangout, you always have music. Or like whenever
Yeah.
we're up here and we're like playing cards, or like even if
I
we're
think it's
just
just
up
too
here and
awkward.
talking, you're just like, "Where's the music at?" And then we've also been like out at other people's houses, and you're like, "Can we turn on some music?" So I've noticed that. So I'm just like, "Oh, he needs his
specifically
music."
a lot. I think like especially like with like social gatherings, I need like fast paced music, which I really like slow songs, or like especially like if they're like very like powerful voices. I really like those. Like those like can actually get me emotional and stuff like that.
Oh.
But like I think essentially like for work or for like activity stuff, I need like at least a good beat going.
No, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I think for me it gets tricky because I like music in the background. Like I like when you do it, but sometimes not just you. Like when anyone there, it's a fine line between having nice music in the background for like the ambiance, but then you turn it a little too loud, so then I can't hear who I'm talking to. Especially I'm half deaf. So, you know, I'm just like, oh, like, so sometimes if the person doesn't set it at the right volume, I'm just like, at this point, we're just screaming. And then I'm not having a good time talking to people because it's too loud. But if you get it right, then yeah, music is like, it's
Welcome
like
to my family
at medical
get-togethers.
offices, perfect. The music is perfect volume.
Okay, speaking of volumes, I was literally my brother. He hates like how loud I have my music, which like or my phone for like TikTok videos, which I think I have like a little less than half the volume length
Okay.
or
Like the bar.
capacity.
Yeah, that's fine.
And like I just have it there, and he notices, and I notice that he's looking at me, and so then he starts turning up his shit all the way to the max to bother me. And so now I'm like, I try
Kevin.
to ignore it, and I'm like, and he turns it down until I realize it's not affecting me. And then I this happened today. We were having lunch, and then he did it again, and I'm like, he turned it down. He minded his business again, and I paused my video, and I was like, see how I minded my business? See how it didn't affect me?
Where's that from? That was a meme, right?
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't know.
Oh, it was like the demure.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you see how I'm
yeah.
demure. I'm mindful. Yeah, that's
Very demure, very mindful.
See how I'm minding my business? You should try it sometime.
Yeah.
What
Kevin,
he
we
said?
gotta
He was
listen.
like, "Fuck you."
He's just like, the fuck, like lower your shit. I was like, no.
If you have a little bit less than halfway, that's a perfectly reasonable volume.
Apparently, like if it's like a video, like they're yelling or whatever, or it's like a scene. Apparently, it's too loud for him. He
Wait,
can't
you
focus
can't
on his
control
own video.
Oh.
I don't know. Anyways,
Music.
Anyways, sorry.
Done with Kevin. Mine is a little mundane. It's iced coffee. I drink
Ooh.
it every morning.
couldn't
It's-
be me, Shawty.
That shit is good as fuck.
Couldn't be me.
It's so good because I make it at home. Try to save some money. But if I don't have like an ingredient I need, I will go buy it. But I start a morning every day with iced coffee. I think I would die without
No,
it.
I don't like coffee, and honestly, maybe it probably helps since I wake up early now with my dog. But I don't know. I just don't like coffee.
Oh, I used to
never
not-
tried it, or not never tried it. Never like got into it and anything like that. Not even for high school, not for college.
No, I used to not like coffee. I started liking coffee literally this year because my work gives free coffee. So they were always offering me like, "Oh, Daniela, do you want this? Do you want this?" And then I would like, it came to a point where like I just was like, "Oh, I just want something like in my body and stuff." So I started drinking it. I started liking it.
Yeah, wait a minute.
And then I had never really like thought that iced coffee was a good idea because I was like, don't the ice cubes melt and make it taste nasty? But no, iced coffee is really good. And especially then my coworker Adrian, he is like, he's a coffee snob, right? So I'd be like, oh, I really like this office coffee, and it was just like the coffee pods. And then he'd be like, oh, Daniela, like, don't drink that, like that shit is nasty. And I'd be like, what are you talking about? It's good. He's like, no, that coffee has been sitting there packaged for like literally probably since the time it came to the factory to the time it was sitting in the store to the time that you bought it, it's been months. Like, it's not fresh coffee. Like, that shit is nasty. So I was like, well, sorry, Adrian, that I don't know where to get the good coffee at. So then he was like, go here. And it's like on South Boulevard and stuff, like by where Old Collinswood was, Old Collinswood.
Okay.
It's like literally this little shack. It's called Burr and Perry. And he was like, get the iced latte there. Changed my life. That shit is my favorite coffee in the It tastes so good. But I have to like relax. But no, yeah, iced coffee. Iced coffee is really good. I can't live without that. So that's valid.
Yeah,
you're
okay,
valid.
thank
You're
you,
valid.
thank you.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Dude.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So I have it's these sweatpants, but I have these sweatpants that Hassan gave me. I don't know why you would give those hoes away.
I had a lot because I have a lot of sweatpants. Because I love sweatpants. I
They're
need
these
to like
gray
filter.
sweatpants, and they're my favorite sweatpants. I love how they fit. Like and they were used too. Like he just gave them to me again. He just was like, "Oh, here, just have them because I need to get rid of them."
Yeah.
So comfortable. Like Hassan wore them for like I don't even know how long. I wear them now. They don't have a hole. Like they're just the coziest sweatpants ever. Like I wear them to bed and I don't get overheated in them. Then like if I need to run to the store real quick, like they're still in good enough shape to where like you can wear them out and stuff. Amazing. If I had to pack like a few items of clothes and stuff, those sweatpants would be
Essential.
in that suitcase. Yeah, love the sweatpants. Okay,
Valid.
go ahead.
Mine, some game or entertainment I need, like, I guess not fidgety, but just like I just wanted like something to entertain me, like every day basically play Fortnite. Like I just need like some decompressing thing to like just play a
Okay,
game.
that's fair. Yeah,
Okay.
a little self care moment.
It'll combine with the next portion and then my number 3. But yeah, some game, whatever. I don't care if it's like video game. I don't care if it's a board game, but like card games.
Something, yeah.
Something that'll have fun
stimulating.
with.
Okay, valid.
Mine's just YouTube. I watch YouTube every single day.
That was
It's
number
the
4.
first-
That was mine. Okay, it was on all, it was on all of our
YouTube,
lists.
yeah.
YouTube.
Unfortunately, we're YouTube kids.
Yeah, we are.
We are,
But I
and,
don't
like-
Miss Rachel. No, I'm kidding.
And like how
No.
Daniela says she doesn't like ads. I was seeing Liberty Mutual every other like 30 second. It came to the point where I'm like, I can't. I don't use you. I don't care about the emu. I don't care.
Liberty, liberty,
Liberty,
liberty,
Oh my God, I
liberty.
saw it in my dreams. I'm like, fuck this. I'm gonna pay the extra money for no ads, and it's the best purchase investment I've ever
Honestly,
done in my life.
I like that's one thing I kind of want to pay for, but like
It's
I'm
so
too
worth it.
stubborn to do it
It's
because I
worth it.
hate paying for ad-free shit.
Shit.
Alex.
Everything is ad-free. Like you got to pay for something. Ugh.
It's worth it
Yeah.
though. If you use YouTube as much as like
That's true.
the crackhead
Yeah.
that we
That
are,
is true.
it's so worth it.
I love.
I'll never
yeah.
go back.
Yeah.
If they increase the price, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna pay it. Take my
Really?
credit card.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh damn.
Don't say that shit. We're gonna air this shit.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Don't
listen
do
to
it though. But
But
No, but, yeah,
oh yeah,
YouTube.
because this going on YouTube. Oh shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. But no. Yeah. I watch YouTube every single day. The only thing that I think is sad about YouTube though is that like culture is like we're just so like separated now because like before YouTube, you know, when it was like for example Cartoon Network, like all 3 of us grew up on the same 5 shows and like and every other kid did, so it didn't matter like if you met a kid like from North Carolina, you met him from California, he was still watching and knew about like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
same 5 shows. Whereas now because of YouTube, I'm pretty sure none of us watch the same YouTubers. Like maybe like what we know, maybe like 1 or 2 that we
Yeah,
share,
yeah, that
but
overlap.
none of us watch the same YouTubers. So it's like, you know, what's trending to me is not trending to you. I think that's the
Yeah.
only sad thing.
Yeah.
The only
But
thing, like I think it's probably my just my algorithm, but now it's just like I kind of focus on one. Like I watch like YouTuber react kind of videos, like people reacting to video movies or whatever. Now that's all I get, and I don't have like other stuff to branch out into,
Oh.
yeah.
and so I don't know. But I kind of don't want to either.
Oh,
It's a
well,
love-hate relationship.
It's a love hate. Like I want to, but I don't.
Oh,
but
gotcha.
it's a comfort. It's
Yeah,
a comfort
it's
of
the
like
comfort.
knowing that like this is the same content I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
But I wish I could like get more. Like kind of like TikTok. You can see whatever shit of TikTok
Yeah.
you have.
yeah, that's true.
But I
That's
don't
true.
So YouTube for me.
YouTube.
Number 3.
Number 3. Oh, I said Diet Coke.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love that. Listen, shut up. I already know what y'all. I already know what
Like,
y'all are gonna
silence.
say.
I
already know.
debated putting it on there too because I was like,
Coke
I-
or Diet Coke.
just go, I don't care. Which
Oh, okay, okay.
But like my brother, he hates that I drink so much Coke, and I'm like,
What does he drink? Water?
yeah.
Well, he looks a lot different than all of
Yeah.
us. But
This episode's like
But-
hate Kevin episode.
So they hate Kevin.
It's just
the title, we hate Kevin.
Kevin's Alex's
Kevin,
brother.
what?
Dog.
No, have Kevin's face in the thumbnail like, like what the fuck did
Just
I
take a
do?
picture. Be like, what's this for? School.
The fuck did I do? No, but I said the reason I said shut up is because a lot of people are like, well, Diet Coke has what is it? Aspartame?
Yeah, like added sugar,
Added-
something.
No, fake
like a
sugar
chemical,
and it's
yeah.
cancer. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, for Diet Coke to actually like do something or whatever to you, you have to drink. Like I read this, like I researched this. You would have to drink.
That's how bad the addiction was.
You would have to
Was.
drink the
Is.
amount of that chemical like as big as an elephant for it to actually like do shit to you. And obviously, like sometimes I'd be drinking. Like there's weeks where I have drank Diet Coke every day, and I'm like, holy shit! Like I need to slow
Yeah,
down.
relax. Yeah.
I need to slow down, but. I try for the most part to only drink it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah,
I feel like if
okay.
it's in moderation like that, let me have my
Yeah.
Diet Coke. And I drink one a day. If I'm being extra bad,
Oh my
I'll
God,
have
so-
2.
No, my badness. Like I try to do the same thing. I try to do it only on weekends, but like that's all I'll drink all weekend.
No, okay. Okay.
Okay, so moderation,
Yeah.
not for Alex.
Love Diet Coke. Can't live without it. If I one drink for the rest of my life, other than water, Diet Coke.
That's a good one. Okay, I like that. Okay, what's
Okay.
number 3?
Number 3 is companionship. I realized past year or two, I'm very extroverted and that like I like feed off of energy for like just being with someone.
Mm-hmm.
I just need one person to be with me just to have like if I'm alone, I'll get very like slow or just like I don't want to do shit. But if I'm with someone or like someone's in the room with me, I'll do my
Like
shit.
motivates you.
Yes.
Like, they do stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
Or like, and it goes with like the gaming too. Like, I only play Fortnite because it's my way of gaming with my friend Abe in Durham because we went to school together. So like, that's my way of connecting with him. So the only reason why we have that game is because it's free and easy to play. We were playing it for years, and so like that's my way of just connecting with like my friends again. Like if I'm home, I'm not gonna play a video game by myself. Like the only game I'll ever play by myself is maybe Mortal Kombat, but even then, that's like I'm playing online against someone for like some competition.
Yeah.
But I just need like a multiplayer something.
Do you think if you didn't play Fortnite with Abe, you'd still play it? No, right?
No.
Oh wow. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, mine's kind of go off of that. It's friends. Very like Aww.
Aww.
Yeah. It's
We're the same one.
Oh my god. Yeah, my friends. I feel like if I didn't have like my people, like life would just be boring and dull. I just would have nothing to do. Like
Yeah.
as much as I love most of my family, I think I think just like the way our dynamic is, it's they play the music very too loud. That we're screaming and we're like this close to each other. So family get-togethers just don't do it for me. So like my friends is my outlet of like-minded people that we like to have fun and we're open-minded, do different things. It's not always just like, oh, let's get together and just drink and talk. It's like, yeah, we have those, but it's like, oh, let's go here. Let's try this new food. Let's try this adventure. So friendship,
Yeah.
power of friendship.
Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see.
Number 4, my lord.
Number 4. No, number 5. No.
Well, we did YouTube. That's why.
Oh,
yeah.
true. Okay, so this is, I guess, number 5. That I think I've worn it on the podcast. It's another piece of clothes. That cat sweater, the crew neck that I have with like the 3 different cats. that are, like, I love that sweater. That's like my favorite piece of clothes. Again, like I just like it. Like especially, I like it so much that I'll see it sitting in my closet. And it's summer, so obviously I can't wear it because I'll scorch to death.
Well, you're
but
tempted.
I'm like, damn, like it needs to get cold so I can wear that again and stuff. So
yeah, yeah.
I just like wearing it as much as possible.
My number 5 is Peruvian food. Like,
I should have put that shit on there too.
Yeah.
Food,
My
yeah.
culture's food. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my
because
gosh.
that shit just hits. Especially like arroz chaufa. It's just fried rice.
Ooh, but that's good.
Well, that shit
When
just-
your mom makes it, oh,
Oh, when she makes it for the parties.
good.
Plus,
Busting.
it can get 5 big booms. Because like I think when your mom makes it for like a party, that shit is like scraped all the way down.
Yes.
Like we all finish it. Is it really just fried rice?
It's fried rice, but it's just like the proteins, like chicken, salchicha, huevos. You can make like normally you can also have it when you get it at a restaurant. You can have like chicken fried rice, or you can have seafood as well.
Okay.
So like the marisco arroz chaufa. Oh my god, it's so good. And it's not like they just had like just one fish. Like they'll like in Peru they'll do like clams, like octopus, or, like other fish in it.
Ooh,
so it's just a delight.
That's so awesome.
But yeah, and then it's just like the cebolla china, green onion.
Oh yeah,
green onion.
green onion.
Some like bits of tomato or pepper, whatever.
It's
but
good. The egg, I really like the egg.
egg.
Oh yeah,
The
the
egg.
egg part of it. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's good.
All right, Hassan.
My number 5 was TikTok. I am sadly very addicted to TikTok.
I was gonna say TikTok, but I was like, as long as I have some form of entertainment, like I said earlier.
It kind of goes into that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm down bad with TikTok. Sometimes it's like I doom scroll. I don't even realize. Or like between homework assignments, I'm like, I'll just do 10 minutes. It's like 30 minutes later, I'm like, fuck, I actually gotta do stuff because I just get so engrossed into it. And
Yeah, for real. TikTok is very, very addictive, sadly, and we still have yet to find out if it's getting canceled or not.
Yeah.
Not this
Technically,
one.
it's supposed to, but
They keep extending it.
Yeah.
it's too strong.
Well,
But-
enjoy it for now.
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to. But yeah, so that's our episode.
That's our episode.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Got a lot of stuff talked about.
Adopt. Don't shop for pets.
Yep. Don't do it.
Don't
do
sleep
it.
with your bosses.
Don't
Unless
sleep
you
with
want to be an
coworkers.
asshole or a menace to society.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
Cherish the things that you like and can't live without.
exactly, because you don't know. Maybe one day you won't have that thing.
Maybe we'll die.
And drink more Diet Coke.
Sponsored by Diet Coke.
Coke. Oh, I would die. I would love that. Oh my
Oh, I
god.
know that.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right. Thank you for listening. Find us on YouTube, Instagram.
Comment, like, share the video if it made you laugh.
Let us know what are the 5 things that you can't live without.
Ooh, good question of the
There
day.
you go. There you go.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bitch.